So let's get started with covering this little flyer with color paper, color tissue paper. For that we just need these 4 tools. First is the scale, a small 30 centimeter scale, and of course the knife, the same knife that we used to build this model. And then you need the Fevistick. This is the regular Fevistick. Yes, and you need a sandpaper, just a small bit of sandpaper. This we will use later, so keep this aside. So let's get started. Well, first what we will do is we will cover the rear wing and the rudder, and then come to the main wing and then the fuselage. So keep the other parts aside. Let's there are 5 sheets of paper that has come with the box, in the box. Now what we will do is there are 3 colors of pink and 2 colors of black. We will color the rear wing with pink and rudder with black. So let's start with the rudder, which is the easiest. Now to cover the part with paper, what we need to do is keep the paper flat, smoothen the wrinkles out like this, and then keep the part on the paper, and then use the scale. Like if you see here, there is about 1 centimeter gap. All around there are 1 centimeters gap. Here 1 centimeter, here 1 centimeter, here 1 centimeter. Now cut this. Just don't do it in a single motion, do it maybe in 3 motions so that you cut it cleanly. Okay, so we need one for each side, so use this as a reference. And cut one more. Yes. Now what we need to do is take the part that you need to cover, keep it on the flat work table, and then on the sticks just apply Fevistick glue, maybe about 2 to 3 strokes on each of them. Yes. Okay, now this side glue is applied. Take it, keep the paper again flat. Now just drop it on the paper like this. That is all. So now if you see, part is covered. Now we will later see how to remove this excess paper. Now that side we have covered. Now this side also we will cover. 3 strokes on each stick. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Now keep this and just drop it. Drop. Okay. Just with the finger, just run over the sticks of the part and let it dry. Let's take the elevator. We will cover it in pink color paper. So again, let's apply. On each wooden part, apply 3 strokes, not more than that. On the inner parts, you just need to apply maybe 1 stroke. Don't over apply glue at any time, because that will only add unnecessary weight to the model. Now just keep it on the paper and run your finger on the stick, applying a little bit of pressure so it is stuck. Okay. Now again, like previously, leave some gap, cut the paper. Yes. Okay. Now let's apply the other side also. 1, 2, 3. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, and the inner sides just apply one stroke. Okay, now before you apply that, just cut the paper to size. And while cutting the paper, don't try to achieve that in a single stroke. You may wrinkle the paper and crush the paper. So do it in 2 or 3 strokes. While applying the paper on this, just use like this, not like, just hold with 4 ends like this and just place it on the part that you're covering and just spread it like this, and while it is being spread, with the finger just smoothen the wrinkles. Yes, so let this part also dry now. This is done. Again, now let this dry along with the rudder. Now let's go to the wing. The wing is a bit, we need a bit more attention here because it is having a bent profile. If you see this is a straight line and this is a straight line, and there are 2 bends here. Now whenever there is a bend in the aeroplane, and when you are covering the model with paper, you need to use 2 different bits of paper. What I mean is, you cannot take a single piece of paper. This is big enough, bigger than the wing. Don't attach like this. Don't try to attach the entire single sheet of paper into the bent pieces also. So here what we need to do is, take this piece. You need to measure each of the sections. The sections from here to here, here to here, and here to here. And for each of the sections, measure the width, leave 1 centimeter extra, and then cut the paper and attach that. Okay, now since we are going to attach 3 different pieces of paper, one section, one piece here, and one piece to the middle, and one piece to the other end, we can use some kind of different color scheme. On the tips you can use one different color, and the middle you can use one different color, so it will look better. So in this, what we will do is, for the middle portion we will use pink color, and the tips we will use black color. So now let's take the measurement for the middle section. Now keep it like this. There is some extra here given, around maybe 3 millimeters extra I have left. At the front, leave a lot more extra. Front I have left almost 1 centimeter extra, and then just gently slide the scale under here. So there is about 2 millimeter extra here also, 3 millimeters. Now take the part out and cut the paper. Paper you need to cut here. Again, do it in maybe 2 to 3 strokes. Don't be in a hurry while cutting the paper. You may wrinkle the paper. And also, while using the knife, hold it very flat to the table, not in this manner. If you keep it like this, then you will wrinkle the papers like this. So you need to hold it very flat to the table. The blade here should be very flat. The angle should be very acute. Yes. Okay. So that is for the bottom. The midsection bottom we have cut the paper. So now the same way we will cover this. Take this, apply glue at the bottom, and at this is the leading edge, the trailing edge, and then the leading edge. Apply it very, very gently, because if you press too hard, you will break it. You see this? So apply it very, very, very gently. Do it lightly and do more strokes. And on each rib, you just apply some glue as well. Yes, now that is done. What you do is just keep it on the paper like this. After you kept it there, just stretch the paper down the four corners like this, and again now just press the part that you're sticking, and after that just run your finger carefully and slowly. Yes. So now that side is done. You see, the bottom is done. Now let's do the corners, the bottom corners also, the bottoms of the extreme ends, the left side and the right side extremes. So again we will take the measurement. Just take approximate width like this, cut it, keep the scale, leave about half a centimeter extra, and then cut that width. Do it again in maybe 3 to 4 strokes. Okay, and again use that already cut sheet for reference, this sheet as a reference to cut the other extreme. Okay, so keep the other papers away. Now we will apply that one piece here, one piece on this side and the other piece on the other side. So now to apply glue, apply this glue on the paper itself like this. The last rib is here, apply glue on this and then the sticks as well. Very gently, don't apply pressure at all, because if you apply pressure the wing will break. It is not strong now. Once the paper has been stuck and the paper made stiff, it will get strength, but now the wing is not strong. So now what we do is keep it on the floor, on the work table, and line this middle section, last rib on the paper, the black paper, and just press like this. Yes, it will get stuck. Yes, see this? It is stuck. There are no wrinkles also. So now we'll repeat the same for this side. Apply it on the paper and then on the balsa wood. Hold the wing through the upper spar. This is the upper spar. You will be able to hold it easily there, and then just drop it like this. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Now that is done. Yes. So now the bottom of the wing has been done. The top, let's not do now. Let it dry. After that we will do it.